Today we are going to rank all the mana rocks on a tier list, or at least a lot of them. I don't think the good ones are going to be very interesting to rank, but the bad ones you better be sure will be. So let's start off with something in the middle. We got Mind Stone. It's a 2-mana artifact. Tap, add a colorless, pay 1, tap, sacrifice Mind Stone, draw a card. This is actually a fantastic card for the main reason that it does ramp you up, but at the late game, you're always complaining about drawing too many lands, flooding out. Well, this is like a mana source. It's like a land that you can cash in. It's almost like it's like a horizon land, except it's a horizon artifact. Was it printed in any modern Horizon set? No, I don't think it was. It wasn't that ahead of the time. Mind Stone, pretty good card. All right, so it is the stone in the shape of a mind. Uh-oh, where did we go? I got discombobulated over here. Oh, no, this is good. It all works out. All right, A tier. I'm going to say S tier is like the absolute best of the busted. A is going to be like good, but not that busted. B is mid, very mid. C is less than mid. D will be absolute garbage. You will make your deck a whole lot worse if you even put it in there. All right, next up, we're going to have Elixir's Thran Turbine. Why do you even know this card exists? The Thran Turbine's 1-mana artifact. During your upkeep, you can add up to 2 colorless mana to your mana pool. This mana cannot be spent to play spells. This looks awful. Is this like some commander staple that I don't know about? You know what the funny thing is? This is the tier list in the eyes of a competitive player, all right? Some of these cards I'm going to be like, well, that looks terrible. You get this only at your upkeep to pay for activated abilities. There's like no combo potential to this because you can't, like, I mean, unless you get like multiple upkeeps, then I guess you have multiple mana. I think it's at least cheap for what it is, but I don't actually think that it's any good. I'm gonna put this little threat, and you got a little wizard down there. Might be a wizard, might be just someone who works in a factory. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. It's a cute, interesting card, I'll say that. It's like a 1-mana mana ramp. It's like, I don't know, it's like a really artificial soul ring in some weird way. Even Commander doesn't use the turbine, so I think I nailed it perfectly. Let's look at Kano's Cursed Mirror. How cursed is it? It's a 3-mana artifact. Tap, add a red. Is that all? As Cursed Mirror enters the battlefield, you may have it become a copy of any creature on the battlefield until end of turn, except as haste. Guess what? This card was legacy playable, believe it or not. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that was a commander card. Oh, so they're printing. Oh my, it's in Modern Horizons 3. Oh, it's going straight to Modern now. It's interesting. They used to play this in the Mono Red Stompy deck. That would help copy copies of like Goblin Rabblemaster or the Initiative creature. Oh, it was completely disgusting. I absolutely hated it. A tier. Good mana. It's probably better as a clone than a mana rock, but whatever. Playable is playable. I'm not gonna judge around here. Christopher B with the mana battery. How long can you charge that battery? Which one? Color mana battery. All right. Let's go with black mana battery. It's got a skull on it. Just like Necropotence. Now, is it as strong as Necropotence? It's a 4-mana artifact. We have to spend more mana to get something out of this thing. Pay 2 tap, put 1 charge counter on black mana battery. Oh, God. Tap, add black to your mana pool, and remove as many charge counters as you wish. For each charge counter removed from black mana battery, add black to your mana pool. Play this ability as an interrupt. It's complete trash. But you know what? I'm not ready to put into the D tier yet. You know what? You actually tap this and get mana out of it. It's really slow. Won't kill you or anything. So I'm gonna reserve the D tier for maybe the worst of the worst I've ever seen in my life. Okay, next up, we'll go with Abzo, Altar of Shadows. The Shadow Nose. It's a 7. You people are trying to fill up the bottom of the tier list. Altar of Shadows is a 7-mana artifact. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, we add a black mana or mana pool for each charge counter on Altar of Shadows. How do we get a charge counter? Pay 7, tap. Destroy target creature. Then put a charge counter on Altar of Shadows. I have found something. I found the worst mana rock in all of Magic the Gathering. Maybe it can get worse. That is terrible. Like, I don't even need the mana rock at that point. Like, it's easy D tier. Easy. 7 mana to get 1 mana out of the deal? That's not that. I got ripped off. Somebody robbed me badly. Absolutely terrible. The Louts? Is that card? The Louts? Is that a real thing? Oh, you mean the Lotus. Black Lotus. We all know where this is going. We all know. We knew before the show started. S tier. The real question is, is Soul Ring better than Black Lotus? That's the real question. You let me know if you think Soul Ring or Black Lotus is better. Because actually, I would be in the Soul Ring camp. A lot of people complain like, oh, I wish I could play with Black Lotus. You're playing with something better. All the Commander players are playing with the god of mana rocks, and that is Soul Ring, in my opinion. Okay, we got Fade with Manalith. Manalith, 3 mana. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. It is like, it's not the worst thing I've seen in the world, but it's not any good. This is like one of those super mid mana rocks where, you know what? I don't even think it's B tier. I'm putting it in the C tier. It's like, it's just too clunky. Now, if you gave me an ability attached to it, if you had like a little something, give me anything, then I probably could put a little bit higher. But 3 mana just to add 1 mana, not gonna fly with me here. EKJJJ with the Ebony Fly. Okay, we got a 2 mana artifact. Enter the battlefield tapped. We can live with that. That's okay. Tapped at a colorless. Also, you get to roll a d6. Until end of turn, you may have Ebony Fly become an XX insect artifact creature with flying, where X is the result. Whenever Ebony Fly attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until end of turn. Weird. That is so weird. Okay, I could be wrong about this one, but I'm gonna put in the B tier. I think it's useful. It could be A tier quality. I mean, it's basically playing a creature on turn 2. It could be as high as it could be as big as a 4/4. It could be. Enters battlefield tap. That's not like a deal breaker. It at least ramps to some sort of mana. You'd have to pay 4 in order to animate it into a creature, but it also gives another creature evasion, which I think is quite good. So, and you know what? That is an easy B tier for me. Do we even count Black Lotus as a mana rock? I've always used the term to refer to repeatable mana artifacts. You know what? I don't know what the definition of a mana rock is then, old boy, but I'm willing to put that on there. Do we even, but here's the question. Do we consider it? Lotus Guardian is not a mana rock. That is a mana dork. It is a very, very chunky mana dork, but mana dork nonetheless. Michael Ng with Felwar Stone. The Felwar of all Felwar Stones, 2 mana artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Could be something good, could be something bland. But one way or another, you get a land from... It's like, I don't know, is this like an awkward command tower? That is the card, right? Command tower. Okay, we got command. It's Diet Coke, okay? This is the Diet Coke of mana ramp. You spent 2 mana to get something. It's not bad. It's mana efficient. It's 2 mana. It will add a mana. It does the job. It quenches your thirst. You think this is A tier? That is bonkers. Am I that wrong about this card? Yeah, it's like an orchard. Well, it's not like an orchard land. I mean, you pay for it. You pay for it. Doesn't give the opponent a creature or anything. Benovsky! Thank you very much for your super chat. Simic Locket. Might be the worst of the lockets. You gave me the worst, you say. Okay, it's a 3-mana artifact. Tap to add a green or a blue. Also, for quadruple Simic, we can tap Sacrifice the Locket to draw 2 cards. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I want to draw some cards out of this. 3 mana! 3 mana for a mana rock really sucks, though. But you know what? I heard that I could cash this in at the pawn shop for 2 cards. So I'm going to put in the B tier. That's what I'm doing around here. If 3 mana, do nothing, D tier. Do something, B tier. Old boy says, I'm pretty sure Wizards of the Coast doesn't want untapped 2 mana rocks in standard anymore because they're too good. Yeah, they're actually not, they're not bad. They're not bad. But do you know what's the problem? 3 mana rocks are like stone cold unplayable, and they always have been. They keep adding bigger and bigger like payoffs to these 3 mana cards, and they still don't see play like anywhere competitively, at least. I don't know, is anyone playing this in, I'm sure someone's playing this in Commander. I can draw 2 cards off of this. That's great. I've always wanted to draw 2 cards. Toad's Arcane Signet. After all, the show is about Commander now. Yeah, basically. We have a 2-mana artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color in your Commander's color identity. So it's basically City of Brass. That's painless for your Commander cards. I actually don't know exactly where to put this. I'm going to put this in the A tier just because it's so mana. It's mana efficient. And it's perfect mana for exactly your colors in Commander. Funny thing about this card, Stone Cold useless outside of Commander. But nothing too fancy or broken. Like, it doesn't add colorless, it adds color mana, okay? So I'm gonna give respect. We gotta salute the Arcane Signet, all right? It's been there for forever. When you see an Arcane Signet, you pay your respects to it, all right? You give it the salute. It's like the... it's the veteran of the Magic the Gathering game, as far as I'm concerned at this point. Top of the A tier. I don't know if I would put at the bottom of the A tier. Look. It's not gonna wash my car, okay? It's not gonna do my taxes. It's gonna do the job. So, Arcade Signet. Okay, we've got Toilet Duck's Paradise Mantle. We go on Paradise. Oh, Paradise Mantle. Equipment. Equip creature has tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and also has equip for 1. This has jankily been in so many jank decks. I don't know if I want to say this is good. I mean, it has seen actual competitive play in good decks as a, like, one of. Not like a big deal, but like still something. I really don't want to give it that high of a bar, though. I don't really want to put it up that high. I think it's a bit overrated, even though it's a janky card. I'm putting in the B tier. It's like the top of the B tier, bottom of the A tier sort of card, that's for sure. Big super chat from Zycurrent. Thank you so much for your super chat. How do we rate the Moxen? By ye old standards or by modern standards? Anyway, Chromox. Actual Moxen, just super S tier. Probably just take a few tiers up and put it there. Anyway, Chromox, the best of the modern boxes, in my opinion. It's a bomb. 0 mana artifact, imprint. When Chromox enters the battlefield. You know what? To be honest, this is not S tier related. You know what? I think we've made a mistake. We're gonna have to put this here. Man, I think we just have to. What am I doing? Can I move this all? Oh, it's not all moving easily. Hold on. I gotta move everything down. I just have to. Oops. Given the existence of Chromox, well, this didn't move at all. Okay, I'm just moving everything physically down 1. Sorry about that. Paradise Mantle, you got demoted hardcore. Yeah, there's some mana rocks that are just like, they're very good. Like, this is one of them, Chromox, where it's very good. It's a serious card. But it's like, it's not S tier. It's like, you can't put this beside a Black Lotus. Black Lotus would be embarrassed sitting beside a Chrome Mox. Just too, like, Chrome Mox is too much posh for this thing. So this has to be A tier. It's like a real... I completely forgot about the classic cards like Chrome Mox. Chrome Mox definitely goes there. Okay, next up. Chrome Mox doesn't go in any deck. Lotus does. What are you talking? What the hell does that mean? Chrome Mox doesn't go in any deck. It goes into a lot of decks. I mean, it goes into like... I mean, Chrome Mox is for like any commander deck. Is there like a... I don't understand. I don't remember the exact argument for like... What's it? Mox Diamond versus Chrome Mox. I guess if you have like more lands in your deck, you can play Mox Diamond over Chrome Mox. But I mean, this can go into basically any deck. Anyone that you want to like. You need that ramp, all right? You need to cheat on mana. Who doesn't like to cheat on mana? You can cheat. This is legal cheating around here. That's for sure. Me and Bruley with the Star Compass. The worst exotic orchard of all the mana rocks. Okay. 2 mana artifact. Star Compass enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add to your mana pool 1 mana of any color that a basic land you control could produce. Tap to your mana pool 1 mana of any color that a basic land. And what if you don't have a basic land? And it enters the battlefield tapped. Yeah, this is terrible. This is for a 2 mana card, this is absolutely an abomination. And what is with this like 5 color compass over here? This is like some weird marketing, weird inception going on within the Magic the Gathering cards. C tier. Yeah. The A tier might as well just be like Chrome Mox class, effectively. Class for Chrome Mox. We got some more super chats coming from Elixir. Thank you so much. Strixhaven Stadium. This is a 3 mana artifact. Now, this got words on it, okay? It taps for a colorless. Put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter from Strixhaven Stadium. Are we trying to win the game around here? How do we win? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium. Then if it has 10 or more point counters on it, remove them all, and that player loses the game. Score! Score. Is that it? Is that it? We just put point counters on this thing? This is actually just absolutely terrible. It's basically don't do anything. I mean, I guess you can proliferate to victory, right? Yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh levels of tax. Also Yu-Gi-Oh levels of worthlessness. C tier. Actually, I don't even want to put this in the C tier. It basically has a non-ability. Like, are you really going to win the game with this thing? Are you really going to get enough point counters on there? I don't get it. I don't think that's going to happen. Tommy Sidden says, but let's be serious. Basalt Monolith is the best mana rock because of the infinite mana potential. Absolutely. Now, there's a big difference between this. This is probably the best 3 mana artifact ramp mana rock. I mean, first off, it actually adds 3 mana. All that other crap only added 1. Now, there is the downside. It doesn't untap during your untap step, but you're going to make some use out of that 3 mana, all right? You're going to make the best use out of it. Now, you do have the ability to untap Basalt Monolith. So, if you can get a discount on your activated abilities, if you can make use of tapping and untapping something repeatedly for forever, you've got infinite combos over here. So, Basalt Monolith, leagues above everything else. I'm going to easily put this in the B tier. B tier, very playable. Very, very, very playable. Okay, next up. Let's take a look at a super chat from Kagan. How about Nyx Lotus? Hard card to evaluate, to be honest. Okay, it's 4 mana. But it's serious if you have it in the right deck, because it enters the battlefield tap, but then you tap, choose a color, add an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color. It's going to be a little bit better in the more dirtily decks, decks that are going to let you, like, you know, you're up against someone that's not going to try to kill you instantly, doesn't wipe the board too much. So in slower games, it's good. I think at a competitive level, it's just not very playable. But even at a casual level, like this thing, when it goes off, it goes off. So I think this is easily can be in the B tier. Not to mention, it's got a lot of manipulation to it that could make it work. You know, you untap this thing with Voltaic Key. I don't know if Voltaic Key is the best synergy for this, but like, you know, an artifact can be untapped for a ton more mana. Let's go with Jay Thompson, Might Stone and Weak Stone. You get one. Oh no, you wanted, oh, you want both. Okay, I didn't know both existed. 5 mana Power Stone. When it enters the battlefield, choose one, draw 2 cards. Or, target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. Tap to add 2 double colorless. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's not terrible. It's very expensive, but if you're playing an artifact-based deck, the card is very... I was like, it's just not an artifact. You go turn 1 Soul Ring, turn 2 some other artifacts. Boom, get your Might Stone and Weak Stone combined together. And I like the utility of it. It's basically like a 5 mana removal spell, or you can draw some cards. If you blink it, you keep getting that value, baby. You gotta blink them artifacts. This is it's an ATM machine. And it's infinite ATM, your own personal ATM. It's glitched up. It's spent no dollars. The security camera's not on. Just take the cash and run with it. So actually, I like this card. It's not great, of course, because it's pretty narrow in its application. But I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. I think it's better. I think it's better than what's it called? Paradise Mantle. Coca-Cola with Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond is 0 mana artifact. If Mox Diamond would enter the battlefield, you may discard a land card instead. If you do, put Mox Diamond on the battlefield. If you don't, it goes straight to the graveyard. Also, tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. It is Chromox tier. That's all I have to say. These two are probably going to be beside themselves the entire day, basically. Sakura, and then our OG Moxes also posh S tier? 1,000,000,000%. Is there like a picture of the Moxen? Can I find, hold on, I'm gonna look for a picture of the Moxen. I want all 5 next to each other. Okay, I found something. I think I found something. Okay, let's go back. Boop! Is it gonna go on here? Oh, good. It worked. Very posh. There we hit 5 birds with 1 stone on that one. Very, very, very posh. Very aristocrat-like. They don't want to be next to that scum down here in the B tier. They can tolerate the A tier a little bit. They can tolerate being in the same room, and they're not gonna look them in the eye, that's for sure. Never would they look at a Mox, a Chromox in the eye. They're just a lower class to the actual Moxen. Altar of the Lost. Altar of the Lost, a 3 mana artifact. Altar of the Lost enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add 2 mana in any combination of colors to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast spells with flashback from a graveyard. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be something for a second. This is terrible. Man, they just completely lost me at the very end of that, at the very end there, the last sentence. They almost had me though. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, enters a battlefield tapped. I can live with that. Add 2 mana in any combination to close my mana pool? I want to hear more. Oh, graveyard flashback. You go straight to the D tier. That is terrible. Mox Lotus, sweetie. Mox Lotus. That's not a real card. It's not a real card. Hence the name Altar of the Lost. Yeah, it was lost on us, that's for sure. We did Mox Diamond. Oh, no, we didn't do Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, the Lion's Eye Diamond. Fixed Black Lotus, right? Fixed. They fixed it. was pretty bad at the time, though. 0 mana artifact. They knew to put it on the reserve list. They foresaw this card was going to be powerful, really long, super deep into the future. Sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond, discard your hand, add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Activates this ability only anytime you could cast an instant. Let's look at the original one. This one's easier to grab a picture of. Should we get the woman or the lion? I'll take the woman. Lion's Eye Diamond, you go in the Chrome Box tier. This might be stronger in the right deck, but it's just so narrow and so hard to use that I think it's like A tier worthy. I like the Moxen just sitting up there. It looks great. And all in its. It took 2 decades for it to be. Maybe just 1. Was it 2? Maybe it was 2. Took a while. Okay, next super chat from Benovsky. We've got F tier for Firemon Vessel. 4 mana tapped. Ew. Firemon Vessel, a 4 mana artifact. Now it does enter the battlefield tapped, and we add 2 mana of different colors. It's not good, but it's not the worst. Like, it's not killing me or anything. At least it adds 2 mana, even if it is 2 different colors. I have a question for the commander players. Let's say I'm in a mono blue deck with this card. Am I allowed to add green? Like, am I allowed to do that, or is this strictly only for 2 color decks? 2 colors or more. I wouldn't know. We'll put this in the C tier. It's definitely below average. It's not great. Or I don't know, maybe it should be in the D tier. What am I putting this next to? You know what? Yeah, it has to go in the D tier. I forgot. We've got like this tier that pushed everything down. It has to be D tier. I can't put it next to these other cards. I can't do that to these other cards. It'd be a disgrace to put that near Paradise Mantle. Absolute disgrace. There's no symbol. Oh, so I can... Okay, I was just curious if I could add green mana to my mono blue deck. If that was allowed around here. You can, but your color identity is blue artifact. What do you what your artifact do? What you casting? Well, I'm just curious out of curiosity. For Ginka with Celestial Prism. Ooh, because we need more D tier. Do we now? 3 mana artifact. I gotta pay 2 mana. Pay 2, tap, add 1 mana of any color. Is this considered a mana rock or like a mana filter? Like, it does not net me mana. That's one thing for sure. It doesn't net me any mana at all. I'm actually gonna disqualify this. I don't see a world where I pay 2 mana and get 1 mana, how that's a mana rock. I just assume mana rocks all they give me something. Instead of this is a taker. It's taking something away from me. It's sucking my life away. It's a leech. It's hot garbage is what it is, exactly. I don't think it's a mana rock, not by my own definition. All right, you hear the music. That means it's time to thank FusionGamingOnline.com, today's sponsor. Oh, what is today's deal of the week? Save 15% off all Tempest block singles. Speaking of cards way back in the day, like Mirage, Lion's Eye Diamond, but you know what was close to Mirage? Tempest. Tempest was a classic set full of iconic cards like Sliver Queen, City of Traders. We got Humility, Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal? Gonna end up on this show any moment now. You can support the channel by buying at a huge deal, 15% off Tempest block singles at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget, Modern Horizons 3 is also out. Get your pre-order. You don't have to pre-order, you can just buy them. You can go to the store and pick them up. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu, though, when you buy online to get an additional 5% off all your orders. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Now, not immediately when a set comes out, but eventually, in about a week, or I don't know how long, you can have access to all the cards from new sets to play in your decks, because it is a cheaper way to play test. It also saves your butt if any of those cards are completely broken. Because you're only renting the cards, you're not owning them on Mana Traders. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 10% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu_OKM. And that is okay by me. And it supports the channel. You want to do that. You would like to support the channel. Everyone likes to support the channel. You can also play Charm Pendant and everything in EDH since its reminder text is in quotes. Is that a weird thing? Was that like a card? Charmed Pendant? 4 mana, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. For each colored mana symbol in that card's mana cost, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. Play this ability only anytime you could play an instant. What the hell is this card? So for example, if the card's mana cost is blue, blue, black 3, you add blue, blue, black. Wow, you know what? Without that that extra reminder text, that was hopeless. I would have no idea what the hell this card did. D tier. Mr. DJ Longhair. That weird instance that you get a player's card not in your color play, or like if you stole their creature somehow and its activated abilities in another color. Yes, that would work. Oh, you're talking about like the card that would add 2 mana? Thanks for letting me know. Those are some niche situations. Could come up anytime though. Victory chimes from Elixir. Victory chimes, 3 mana artifact. Untap victory chimes during each other player's untap step. That's a banger! Tap a player of your choice, adds colorless. What the hell is this? What happened? So, okay, I could get the mana, but I could give it to somebody else? During each other player's untap. Oh, I guess you could still give it to yourself. Okay, it actually is not bad. I was first interpreting it's like an opponent of your choice adds colorless. So actually, you can get the colorless mana over and over and over again. This is actually quite good. Good card. Good, but not great. B tier. Resident Serpentine. We got Lotus Petal, which you can get at FusionGamingOnline.com. 15% off. 0 mana artifact. Tap, sacrifice Lotus Petal. Add 1 mana of any color your mana pool. Place ability as a mana source. 1 shot, 1 blow. It can go into the A tier category. Hey, sometimes you just need to ramp into something, and you know you're down cards. That's okay. You don't need the cards because you're gonna win the game anyway. That's worth more. Like, what? How do you put a value on card advantage when you've won the game? You gotta think, when you win the game, you basically defeated all the decks that are on the battlefield, in play. Well, that's obvious. I mean, it's like well, the thing is, in chess, like when you're winning, like you have checkmate on the board, it's worth like 56 points or something. It's worth like all the material on the board because you've won the game. And that's how I look at, you know, something like Lotus Petal. When you win, it's worth as many cards as there are in the game, which is like, I guess, 400. Okay, next up. Elgot says, you need to include the fact that the Mightstone and the Meekstone with Urza, Lord of Protector, to create Urza Planeswalker in the rating. Absolutely not. What a janky interaction. I'm definitely not going to rate it based on that. Do cost reduction artifacts such as Sapphire Medallion count? Nope. I will not count those. I'll count those for some other show. They are exactly as you described them. Cost reduction. Super cost reduction. Mr. DJ Longhair says, I got a janky one for ya. Replicating ring. We did that one. Oh, no, did we? No, maybe we didn't. We didn't do the replicating ring. Okay, this is a 3 mana snow artifact. Now it taps to add a mana of any color. Okay, but wait, there's more. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a night counter on Replicating Ring. Then if it has 8 or more night counters, I'm going to wait all day for that, aren't I? Remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicating Ring with tap, add 1 mana of any color. As far as I'm concerned, this card's literally just going to be 3 mana, tap for 3, and for that goes into the C tier. Actually, maybe it goes to the D tier. 3 mana, just a tap for any color, I think has to go there. Sorry, 3 mana, just tap for 1 color goes there. Okay, a lot of people asking about Soul Ring. Where is Soul Ring? The only question we've got to ask ourselves is, what art are we going to use? What's everyone's? I actually like the OG art the most. Oh my god! You see this Lord of the Rings one? This is sick. That's a very good one. Oh my goodness, where'd all these soul rings come from? Some sort of paradox ring over here. That's pretty sweet. You say cards should just be this. I like these full art cards. Like, we just know what it does. We don't... This is just taking up a lot of space. I never liked any of these, though. I was not a fan. Not a fan. But I'm actually, I'm an OG person. I like the OG. Old school! OGs! Rise up! OGs! S tier. And also Soul Ring might be a snob to all these other mana artifacts. You might think, oh, you guys are all overrated. You're overvalued for what you do. Completely, you know, a Soul Ring believes in the community. All right, it's nice and cheap and accessible. It's been printed 1,000,000 times, for crying out loud. So that's what Soul Ring is about. Soul Ring is all about the community around here. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely is getting put up there. Toilet Duck. Prophetic Prism. Is that even a mana rock? When enters the battlefield, draw a card. Pay 1 tap. If it filters. That's a good... Oh my goodness. Where do we put this? Mox Opal. 0 mana legendary artifact, Metalcraft. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate this ability only if you control 3 or more artifacts. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought this card was just like part of these, part of the family up here. I always thought that this was an S tier card. Like, I cannot put it in the same category as Chromox, the stupid Diamond, all the rest of them. This is a Mox. It's a 5-color Mox, for crying out loud. The only downside is that it's legendary. So you don't have, like, a benefit of drawing too many of them at the same time. But, like, in Commander, like, what does that mean? It means nothing. So for anyone who ever wished they could play with, like, actual Moxen, play with this damn thing. This is Moxen. It's Super Moxen. Yeah, of course you have to play in an artifact deck. Big deal. It's, like, means nothing to them. I'd say even A tier is shaky because it only works in artifact decks. The answer to that is yes, but there's a lot of artifact decks that are super powerful. Abzo had a suggestion. Mox Amber. Anyway, I'm putting S tier. You can fight me in the comments section below. I'll be there. Mox Amber, 0 mana legendary artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers you control. Now, this one actually has a big downside. You have to play with not only do you have to play with legendary creatures, they need to be in play. If you don't got no legendary creature in play, you don't got mana. So you can't even ramp into the legendary creature to use this thing. That being said, Moxen is still a... Or sorry, 0 mana Mox, still a Mox. It's a crappy Mox, you know? It's the black sheep of the family. It's that deranged cousin. Maybe inbred or something like that, you know? It's just not... Something's wrong with that Moxen. Something wrong. But it's still good, you know? We're not gonna... It's still part of the family. And the family, we look out for each other. Okay, Zykurin with a Grim Monolith. Grim Monolith, a great card. Hey, I have nothing against Grim Monolith. 2 mana artifact. No, it doesn't untap during your untap phase. But yeah, you had 3 mana with this. This also has infinite mana potential if you can reduce the cost of untapping the Grim Monolith. There's quite a few cards out there that do that. But it's just good ramp. It's just good, clean. Good, clean, colorless, Black Lotus. Almost. It's a clunky black. It's, what's it called? It's one of those red rituals. It's like one of those red rituals. We can put that in the A tier. Very, very, very nice. Very nice card. You know, I just noticed this, for cards that are colorless, these are all artifacts. Their arts are super colorful. Just looking at the tier list right now, like they're super bright and vibrant and colorful. I can't say the same about like all the other tier lists we've ever done. It's the most expensive card in the first set to have foils. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that foil will cost you an arm and a leg. Hand of Death, the Great Henge. This is actually a really good card. So it's green, 7 generic, a legendary artifact. The spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So it can act like a Grim Monolith in the chonky green decks. Tap to add double green, and you gain some life. Nothing wrong with gaining a little life around here with the Great Henge. And whenever a non-token creature you control enters the battlefield, then you control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. I really like the Great Henge. I think this is a top quality card. Now, I don't like it so much that I'm going to put it into A tier, but I can show some respect in the B tier. That's for sure. Next super chat, we've got Kagan with Arkham's Astrolabe. That's a filter, actually. That doesn't actually add mana. Sorry about that, Kagan. Are filter cards mana rocks? Like, are they considered mana rock? I don't consider them mana rocks. It's like, yeah, they're mana they're like mana prisms or something. Yeah, it's not a mana rock. It's a mana. Oh, talk about the Great Henge. That's a mana tree. Nothing wrong. Wait, it's got to be petrified. All right, it's gonna be petrified wood. Okay, we're gonna donate that super chat to Ristradin with Glistening Sphere. Glistening Sphere. We got a 3 mana artifact. Glistening Sphere enters the battlefield tapped. When Glistening Sphere enters the battlefield, you proliferate and you add a mana. Also, it's corrupted. Tap, add 3 mana of any one color. Holy crap! Activate only if an opponent has 3 more poison counters. There's some huge upside to this. It's pretty big. I mean, what? You're already at 2 counters, right? Enters the battlefield. Oh no, you just proliferate, so you need to get at least 1 poison counter on them. Interesting. I don't like it enough. D tier. It's close between C tier and D tier, though. That's for sure. Has Meteorite been mentioned? It will now. Meteorite. Isn't this like a... Oh, this is not what I thought it was. 5 mana artifact. Enters the battlefield. It deals 2 damage to any target. Add 1 mana of any color. I don't like that. 5 mana? Oh, that is really very, very slow. And at, what, like, once you hit 5 mana, is 2 damage even relevant? D tier. You'd be dead. But you would have probably cast everything in your hand by the time you got this thing online. Next super chat from Zykerin. Chromatic Lantern. Is that... Is it Mana Rock? Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, and it adds 1 mana of any color. Okay, that is a really, really good color filter. Or so I should say, like, mana fixer. The mana fixer of all mana fixers. I can put that in the B tier. I can give respect to that. Oops, it's crooked. Okay. It's going somewhere. Next up. There's an interesting card I saw earlier. I can't see it anymore. Helosopia with Mana Crypt. Yeah, this is in contention. I think, I could be wrong. I think this is better than Soul Ring, and the price shows too. 0 mana artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, Mana Crypt deals 3 damage to you. Definitely S tier. Although I have to admit, Soul Ring has never killed me. Mana Crypt has. Oh, I'm running out of space in the S tier. I can shrink the OG Moxen if necessary. Lotus Bloom has Suspend 1. Oh yeah, it's Mana Rock. Oops, I looked up Suspend 1. Lotus Bloom. Good card. Well, it doesn't have Suspend 1. This is like Suspend 3. But whatever. Sacrifice Lotus Bloom, add 3 mana of any color. It's slow Black Lotus. Alright, it's Black Lotus turn 4. Turns out Black Lotus on turn 4, very fair. It's very, very fair and not broken. I honestly don't know if I put an A tier. I think it's a B tier worthy card. I think Black Lotus by turn 4 actually is so fair that it's in the hanging out with all these guys. Who do we not have? Okay, hold on. We got Nate, the Golden Throne. The Golden Throne is a 4-mana artifact, legendary artifact, only one of a kind. Arcane life support. They got life support systems over there. If you would lose the game, instead exile the Golden Throne and your life total becomes 1. Ah, you got like another chance at life. 1,000 souls die every day. Tap, sack a creature, add 3 mana of any combination of colors. And I have no idea how to evaluate this card. Is this card any good? The price is not rock bottom, but the price is also not very high. So on one hand, the card is a bit expensive. On the other hand, the payoff is huge. Like, you don't die, and also you get to like add 3 mana in any color. So I mean, that's a huge, you like bridge the huge gap between having 4 lands in play and being able to cast 8 or 9 mana spells. This is a good question. Is this a mana rock? I'm gonna count as a mana rock here. Is mana rock enough for me? Got Beetlejuice over here. Cinna's Throne. Definitely inspired by Beetlejuice. I don't know where to put this. I'll put it in the B tier. Does it mana rock? Gillum says, clickbait please here. Astral Cornucopia. Proliferate, then profit. How much profit? XXX artifact enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it. Tap, choose a color, add 1 mana of any add 1 mana of that color for each charge counter on Astral Cornucopia. It's okay. I've seen it like played in enough jank decks that make it work that it's fine. I wouldn't say it's like actively bad. B tier. It's not good or anything like that though. It's got potential, all right? It has potential around here. Okay, we got another super chat. King Ginger's The Talisman of Dominance. Dominating. This is 2 mana. Tap for a colorless. Also tap for a blue and black. It deals 1 damage to you. For anyone who likes the pain. Is that like unusual? Like I know this is like a stock cube card, and let's be. Why does it have like a BMW logo on it? It's like you know what Talisman of Dominance's art looks like? It looks like an AI generated like BMW logo. They found some inspiration from the style of it and then made their own thing. That's what it looks like. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in the B tier as well. It's like a reliable 2 mana rock. It's not bad. 2 mana for 2 colors. It's pretty good. Still works. Next up, Pedgeman has a bomb. Where's Pedgeman? Where's Pedgeman at? Pedgeman! Okay, I didn't get one yet. What about Big Rocks? Chromatic or oh god. Is this a mana rock? Oh, Chromatic Ori. 7 mana legendary artifact. You may spend mana as though were mana of any color. Tap to add 5 colorless mana. Well, maybe that for your opponents, but to you, you probably love it. Pay 5, tap. Draw a card for each color among permanents you control. Holy moly! So you can like draw 5 cards a turn. Anyway, I like it. I don't like it enough to put in the A tier, but I'll put in the B tier. Put right next to AI generated BMW. AI generated BMW. Okay, Zykurin with Lies is not Super Moxin. Oh, you mean huh? Are you talking about the is this in response to the what's it called? Mox Opal? Maybe. You can disagree all you want. That card's banned in a few formats. And by a few I mean 1. Okay, next up, let's give one to Hand of Death. Thran Dynamo. 4 mana, tap, add 3 colorless. I actually never like this card very much. I think it's overrated. Like, it's very expensive. 4 mana, I mean, it's fine. B tier is like, it's fine tier. Could be worse. Could be better, too. Tea House! Liquid Metal Torque. Liquid Metal. This has mana? Oh, it does! 2 mana, add colorless, and also tap. Target non-land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. But the key thing is 2 mana, add a mana. That's good enough for me. It's good enough for me! Also has really good synergy with Karn the Great Creator. B tier. B tier is filling up really fast now. Next super chat from... Okay, well, I guess we'll do these right now. Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, and donation to chat. We didn't do Mana Vault. Now this is colorless Black Lotus. Which one do we take? I think the OG one. One of the OG arts. Pay 1. Doesn't untap during your untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 4. If you do, untap your Mana Vault. At the beginning of your draw step, if Mana Vault is tapped, it deals 1 damage to you, but you add 3 colorless to your mana pool. Now, I don't think anyone's going to argue with me when I say this. S tier. Do I have room here? You all know this is what it is. I'm not moving. Yeah, easily S tier. I'm just curious if anyone thinks that some of these are better than others. They're different in their own ways. Like Black Lotus is 3 mana for nothing. This is like, you know, even this is colorless. It's like a colorless ritual, but like you can use it over and over again throughout a game. They're all just very interesting in their own great way. Draconic, Dragon's Horde. Dragons are stupid. They're the type of people that put their money under a mattress. What if your house burns down? Then what's gonna happen to all your money? At least it's gold, I guess. Okay, 3 mana artifact. When a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, put a gold counter on Dragon's Horde. Tap, remove a gold counter from Dragon's Horde. Draw a card. Also tap to add 1 mana of any color. So whenever a so we play dragons, we get value. Well, I mean, eventually we can tap it and get the value. Otherwise, and we can also use it to help us get them dragons. Very narrow card. I mean, this is insanely narrow. C tier. I don't mind what it does, though. I think it's a little cool. Next super chat. Chromatic land. Didn't we do that one? Can fix your mana for lands. Didn't we do that one like a long time ago? Okay, well, that gets donated. Is this a real card? Mana Prism. It has a tap, add colorless ability, so it's a mana rock. All right, we have. Looks like almost like a merfolk. Okay, it's a 3 mana artifact. Tap, add 1 mana to your mana pool. Pay 1, tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. You got it, Toilet Duck. You finally got one of those filtering cards onto the show. Oh, but it's 3. I was like, why isn't the C like heavy play? This looks exactly what people want, but it's 3 mana. So, RIP to the Mana Prism. Super RIP. No, I can't. D tier. I can't do that. Couldn't do that to the thing. We did Cursed Mirror. Cursed Mirror is here? I think that's Cursed Mirror. Fabricio, the Midnight Clock. Oops, I looked up you. Midnight Clock. You didn't show up, Fabricio. This is a 3 mana artifact tapped out of blue. That is highly unusual. All right, we have a blue 2 generic. Put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on it. When the 12th hour counter is put on the Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library and draw 7 cards. Exile Midnight Clock. I sort of like it. But I like it in like a janky way, not in I will play it in a tournament way or expect to win a pod way. So I will put it in the C tier. It doesn't like it like takes for like it doesn't do anything else after that. Like you also have to sink so much mana into it. I think it's a little too expensive. Do the mirror count? Nope, they are mana dorks. They are creatures. Big Pogger. How about border posts? These are, I guess they're technically mana rocks. They are trash though. Okay, it's a blue-white 1 generic artifact. You can pay 1 and return a basic land you control to its owner's hand. It enters the battlefield tapped, and you tap to add one blue or a white. Hold on, you may pay 1 and return a basic land. Oh, so you could pay 3, or you could pay or just return something back to your hand. Anyway, very, very unsatisfied with this. You highlighted mine, then don't do it. Did I accidentally click your thing? What was your thing? You know what? I feel bad. I will go back and look for whatever it is. What was your card? Hold on. I'll first let me rank this thing. First, let me put this in the D tier. And then I'll get to what your thing is. Because the thing is, the chat is moving by really quickly. And I have my eye on a certain comment, so I may not actually click the actual comment. And I end up clicking somebody else's. Happens all the time. Can't see your comment, though. I don't know what it was. Worn Powerstone? Worn Powerstone! The power of being worn out. 3 mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield tapped and add double colorless. I'm not going to say I hate this card. I am incredibly... Oh, that's on modern now. You'll see no play. Problem is, okay, so here's the deal. It's way better than all those other 3 mana artifacts that add 1 mana, so it has to go into the B tier. It has to. Just has to. It's just basically... Look how it's literally crappy Soul Ring. Alright? This is literally crappy Soul Ring. Big time. Alright, next up. Kagan with Fractured Power Stone. So just so you have to comment about the niche use of this thing. Didn't we do this one? Oh, the ability only being usable in Plane Chase? Oh. Oh god. 2 mana, tap. For colorless. Tap. Roll a planar die. Activate only as a sorcery. Only as a sorcery? Honestly, it's not that bad. You know, it's still 2 mana at a colorless. It's like another crappy Soul Ring. Oh god. It's honestly better than a lot of the stuff in the C tier here. Ugh, I guess we put in the C tier. Feels wrong though. Feel this deserves better. Is it really that much worse than Command Sphere or whatever? Is it really that much worse? It's not. Could also donate my Mana Crypt suggestion since it was $6. Did I not? I think I did a few. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did at least 2 donations. But just in case I didn't, we'll do another 2 donations. Because I remember the, yeah, you said to donate. Okay, we'll give one to Old Boy. The Throne of Eldraine. That is the official donation of Steve Cooper. Okay, 5 mana legendary artifact. As the Throne of Eldraine enters the battlefield, choose a color. Tap, add 4 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to cast monocolored spells. Wow! Pay 3, tap, draw 2 cards. Spend this mana of the chosen color to activate this ability. This is crazy! This is nuts! It's a little bit expensive, though, so it's more on the funsy side of things. B tier. Where do I put it? We got no more room. Hang out by the Mind Stone and the B. In the B tier. Okay, next, we will give one of these donations to Majra, Midnight Clock. Oh, oh yeah, we did this one. You're devastated at midnight clock. Yeah, midnight clock sucks. Someone said Chronotog Totem earlier. Chronotog. It's again another official donation by Steve Cooper. The Totem, 3 mana, tapped at a blue. Also blue, 1 generic. Becomes a 1/2 blue, a Tog. That is so bad. Pay 0. Chronotog gets +3/+3 until end of turn. You skip your next turn? Plays ability only once each turn and only if Chronotog Totem is a creature? You've got to be kidding me. You skip your next turn. You are willingly allowed to do that around here. D tier. Okay, time to get through super chats, but you keep suggesting things because you never know when someone's about to get sniped, just like King Ginger, who mentioned Mana Crypt. We did Mana Crypt. Okay. Misleading Signposts by Vorniferous. This is a 3-mana artifact with, ooh, it's flash. When misleading signposts enter the battlefield during the declare attacker step, you may reselect which player or permanent target creature is attacking. That card's insane! I like this card a lot. It's like a mana rock that you can play at flash speed, hold up your counter spells. This is also a B tier worthy card. I like that card a lot. That's cool. Next super chat coming from Kagan. Cryptolith Fragment is a little odd. May have something to do with crypto. 3 mana enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Each player loses 1 life, including yourself. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if each player has 10 or less life, we transform it. What does it, just kill everyone on the spot? So 1/4 Eldrazi Reflection with Flying and Death Touch. And when it attacks, each opponent loses 3 life. That side is never going to happen. I think this is just awful. I don't even think if it's worth the B tier. I think I'm going to put in the C tier. Basically, 3 mana to basically kill yourself one activation at a time. King Ginger with the Soul Talisman. Is that slow Soul Ring? Is this Commander play? Like, does anyone play this? Like, this is, like, awful. Outside of Commander, I know this is awful. Like, it's just stone cold trash. Suspend 3 for a Soul Ring. I don't get my Soul Ring turn 1. Yeah, I like this. Toads with the puns here. It's the slow ring. Soul Ring. It's, you know, the tortoise and the hare, here's the tortoise. Yeah, it is balanced, maybe a little too balanced. Maybe suspend 2 is more fair. Maybe even suspend 1 is more fair. Why this when you can play Soul Ring? Why not both? Why you can have both though? But no one plays this one. I honestly don't even think that this is even B tier territory. This card is so bad. I'm gonna put in the C tier. It is so bad. I don't think anyone plays this card. Yeah, you could play play Face of Both and the 0 mana Suspend Lotus. You could do it, yeah. The fixed cards. But did we could be good for long games? Chromatic Orrery, I believe we did that one. What is this? Orrery. Yeah, we already did the Chromatic Orrery. Sorry about that, Kagan. Sorry about that, you got sniped. But we will donate. We'll donate to Ruff, the Timeless Lotus. Oh, this one's pretty good. It's 5 mana legendary artifact. Now it enters the battlefield tap, but you got yourself 5 mana. Nothing wrong with 5 mana. And it's in Wooburg. You can cast your Sliver Queen in 1 shot. There's no better way to cast Eldrazi's than with Timeless Lotus. I actually think this card's very good. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Like, that's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana. And it basically says, you know, if you have trouble casting cards that cost 10 or more, you play me and we'll figure it out, all right? We get the job done around here. We know how to get to 10 mana. Next super chat coming from King Ginger. We did Liquid Metal Torque. Damn, a lot of sniping going on over here. Arjun is like, has anyone mentioned soul rings? I don't know. What is this thing over here? Is that not a soul ring to you? Someone not a love of the OGs. David, you were starting as I got on a plane, and you are still going on now. I've got off of it. I hope you enjoyed your flight. That's not even a card. Timeless Lotus has a BG downside of having Wooburg color identity, so you can only play Wooburg in Commanders. Big deal! Do you know what? This card has been played in some, you know, Aspiring Spike loves this Lotus card. Big time lover of the Lotus, Timeless Lotus card. Puts it in Amulet decks. So it can see play even outside of Commander. Okay, Bell says, I suggest Springleaf Drum. That's actually not a bad suggestion. I play it in Hardened Scales. Is it necessary in Hardened Scales? Like, it seems playing a lot of affinity decks. Pay 1 for an artifact. Tap an untapped creature you control to add 1 mana of any color. It's actually quite an effective card. Seen tons of playouts over Magic the Gathering history ever since it was printed. A tier. Another A tier worthy mana rock. Like, it's just very, very mana efficient for 1 mana. You pay 1, you just tap a random creature that you have that you're not going to be attacking with. Boom! You got some mana out of it. Helps you dump your hand. Soul Ring has the detriment of getting targeted in Commander by everyone if you play it turns 1 or 2. Then don't play it turns 1 or 2. Play it like Slow Ring. You gotta play it like Slow Ring around here. Gilded Lotus. Now that's like, wasn't that like originally a huge staple in Commander? Like that was in every Commander deck, and now they have so many, basically so many better mana rocks that this has sort of been pushed out by a large degree. But still, hey, 5 mana, tap, add 3 mana of any one color. So it's like really slow Black Lotus that you get to repeatedly play over and over again. Ugh, D tier is full. The golden Lotus. Okay, how about Ever-Flowing Chalice? How about that card? This is a hard one because this is clearly like better than B. I think it's better than B tier, but it's worse than A tier. 0-mana artifact with multi-kicker of 2. Ever-Flowing Chalice enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it for each time it was kicked. Tap, add a colorless for each charge counter on your Ever-Flowing Chalice. I guess we're just gonna have. It's not super competitive, but like it's good though. It's like really, really good. I'll put in the B tier. It's pretty good. Definitely nothing wrong with that card. Okay, guys, we have a mission. Get every Lotus on the rankings. Well, we're not at that point of the show where it's only super chats, unless they screw up. I'll stop with the Decanter of the Endless Water, I think. Decanter of the Endless Water? Sorry, of Endless Water. 3-mana artifact. You have no maximum hand size. Add 1 mana of any color. I hate it. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Is it C tier terrible? No, I don't even think it's like Paradise Mantle. D tier. It's not a particular... Gilded Lotus, sad face. What does that mean? Gilded... Did we just look at that? Gilded Lotus? Did you like just snipe yourself? Because that, like, if you looked at the super chats, you would have known that that was already taken. I like Decanter though. You like having maximum hand size, huh? Huge fans of maximum hand size. Don't worry, 7 cards is a lot. Arethusa with Skyclave Relic. Arethusa, 3 mana with Kicker, and it's indestructible. Enters the battlefield if it was kicked. Create 2 tap tokens that are copies of Skyclave Relic. That's great too. Add 1 mana of any color. I like it. Not enough that'll be higher than B tier, but I like it. Oh man, this B tier is full. So full. Don't even know where to put the cards anymore. Whatever, we all know that's a B. We all know. Zykurin also says Mox Tantalite, not a Mox. Where did I put this thing? We did this one, right? Yeah. Oh no, we didn't. We did the Soul Ring one. Yeah. So suspend for 3, add 1 mana of any color. It is just horribly, horribly underwhelming. Yeah, I definitely would not classify this as a Mox. I think it's just trash. I think it's a C tier worthy. I don't know if it should be that low, but I really don't like the Mox Tantalite. Crowcore Games, Ketria Crystal, if done. No, I don't think we did Kestria's Crystal. Three mana, add, oh, it's like add 3 mana or 1 of any of these colors and we get to cycle it. Oh, these are terrible cards though. Just like way too underwhelming. At least you get to sacrifice it for a card. And Zykurin with the Sky Diamond. Sky Diamond is a 2 mana artifact. Sky Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add a blue mana. You know what? I am a sucker for blue mana. It's 2 mana, add something. We don't lose life. Ship it. In the B tier. Damn, this B tier is clogged here. There we go, good enough. Is that it? Is that it? All right, we out of Super Chats. That means we're out of a show. But I think this was a great show. I think we did really good. I think chat did fantastic. Also, we found like a ton of like incredibly garbage cards here to put in the D tier. Hopefully, mana rocks that should never have come into existence. Ever. Here we did Basalt Monolith. Where's Basalt Monolith here? Here it is. I think that's Basalt Monolith. We got it all. It was fun. It was good. Hope everyone learned something about what's it called? Mox Opal. I think it's a damn Mox if you ask me. If you ask me. Oh, we have one more. Crowcore Games just throwing something here. Oh, the super chat. Fire Wild Border Post. We want another border post here? How do I get all these border posts in one shot? It's not working the way I want it to. Fire Wild Border Post. Like, we just have a category for border posts down here. Where's the other border post? Did I put it at the bottom? Yeah, I did. You can go to the D tier like the other one. Why would you put it there? Yeah, the usual. It's Crowcore with like basically a 30-second lag as far as I'm concerned. 30-second lag. All right, everyone. If you disagree with my tier list, you can always give me your suggestions where you would have tiered everything in the comment section below. As usual, do this show at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thanks everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or super chat so other people can be part of the show. And thank you so much for showing up today to make the show what it is. I mean, especially people like Crowcore Games. We got T House, Deftonable, Toads, Mr. Deadhead, Bell Kano, Christopher B, David Sampson, Michael Ing, Ristridin. Who else is here? Toilet Doc, Dr. Positive Adventure, and EKJJJ. Because you guys are the show, so thank you so much, my coffee crew. Keep brewing up them coffees, and we'll keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next